Basket Brains, Disc Doors, and Frisbee Freaks. Emerald City Disc proudly brings to you the greatest podcast in the world. Kirby here, aka Darkwing Disc, the Fairway Finder, Pina. And alongside of us this week is Jumpin' Caleb Joyner. Welcome to episode 119 of the K.O.
Disc Golf Show!
I kind of messed up the
Jumpin'
intro.
Caleb Joyner got me, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice. Yeah, going into it, I was like, I'm not actually sure what I'm going to use for his nickname here. Welcome to episode 119 of the KO Disc Golf Show. This is the Sea King episode. KO question of the week. Comment down below your answer, and we will get to it at the end of the episode. Pick one. You either fight a serval, or for the rest of your life, every straw you use is slightly too small. Not crazy, but like really annoying. So comment down below what you would say, what you would do, and we will get to it at the end of the episode. Caleb, welcome back to the show, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. Just hanging out, relaxing.
Thanks for joining us. I gotta be honest, it is like actually borderline embarrassing how much mental energy I've put into like coming up with a pun for your name in the last couple of years. There's just not a lot there. It's like, you know, so yeah, like it's definitely like one of those like driving thoughts I have randomly where I'm like, oh man, what about like I always just go back to joining us. I'm never pumped about it, but it's like the best one I got. So if anybody has any fun names for Caleb, like any puns or anything that goes with Caleb or Joyner, hit them at me because I'm struggling to come up with any of them. So we did this with Schrock last week, and it was kind of fun. Ollie apparently is like really, really good at this. But I think we're going to try to guess your middle name. Can you give us the first letter of your middle name?
M.
M?
Yep.
Okay. Ollie, I'll let you go first.
We'll go Maxwell.
Maxwell?
No.
No. Macklin.
No.
Matthew?
No. Nope.
Ooh.
Marcus.
Nope.
All right, we only got one guess each before you just got to tell us. M.
I don't know why this keeps popping my name. It's just not helpful. I need to stop. We'll go with Martin.
Nope.
Oh, dude, it's definitely Maverick.
No. This is Michael.
Michael? Yeah.
Wow, he's blanked.
Yeah. It's all right.
Pretty plain.
Yeah. Caleb Maverick Joyner kind of goes hard though.
I kept thinking of like Manfjord kept popping in my head for some reason. I don't know why, and I was like, dude, you're not being helpful.
It's not even a real name. Dude.
Manfjord.
Hell yeah. All right, so this is gonna be a question I'm gonna start to ask all of our guests, just because as everybody knows, I have a culinary background. But Caleb, what is your like easy make meal at home? Kind of that thing that you just kind of make yourself when you're kind of having like a lazy night and you want to just like cook something really, really quick for yourself, or just kind of assemble something quick for yourself. What are you making for yourself at home?
I am pretty spoiled since I have a culinary girlfriend.
That's right.
But when I do have to suffer and make myself something, SpaghettiOs, top ramen, oatmeal, I ain't gonna burn the house down making those things.
Sure. Kind of a top ramen guy. I was a big top ramen guy for a long time. That's still like dust off. Like I like the actual packet of top ramen more than I like the cup of noodle too. Like I like to get the pot, the saucepan going and all that. So, hell yeah.
This might be a hot take, but so like the bag of top ramen, right?
Mhm.
I've seen people just open the bag, take out the whole block, and like put it in the pot or whatever. I break it up in the bag. Okay, never mind. You made the same face Savannah does, so I must be in the wrong.
Yeah, the whole point is to have like the long noodle. You're
And see, that drives me nuts. I like breaking them up smaller.
Are you eating it with how are you eating this soup? Are you eating it with like a spoon? It's like a fork guy.
Yeah, a spoon.
Oh my god, this is crazy, dude.
I mean, I see the vision. I see the vision. I thought you were just gonna say I just break it up and eat it whole, which I
I
was
do
like,
that
Yeah,
I've done
too.
that.
I've done
I've
that.
done that.
yeah. We've all done that one. Yeah, that's not my favorite way to consume a ramen, but like, bro, breaking it up ahead of time is like kind of nuts. That sounds some of the prison shit, dude. That
You
sounds like
know. You know.
hell yeah. So, as everybody knows, Caleb and I are teaming up for Washington State doubles. We are super pumped about it. That's coming up in about a month or so, month and a half, I think, something like that.
It's in
Um,
August.
yeah. Our team name is Mountain Dew It. Caleb and I each have a a real affinity for Mountain Dew. If anybody has any other names for Caleb and I for our team, I'm super open to hearing them. Comment down below on what they are. Um, we it was funny. I sent him just like a list of probably like 10 names, being like, hey buddy, like what do you think about this one? And I still say one of my favorites was the Nancy and Norma super team, because his grandma's name is Norma, and my mother-in-law's name is Nancy, so it was kind of like a shout out to the two of them kind of thing. I thought that was kind of funny. So but yeah, everybody comment down below if you have any names for Caleb and I's doubles team. Um, and then the last thing I have here, I saw this online and I thought it would just be kind of fun to do. Um, we've all been to a baseball game. It's really popular now. I want to see what is your like MLB umpire strikeout call. So I have a pretty good vision of like what mine would be. I've thought a lot about this personally. Ollie, hit us with your strikeout call. Hell
I'm
yeah.
in position, coming through. Nice paints the top corner, strike three. Oh, get out of here, buddy.
Oh,
I'm never
wow,
saying
dude,
the
that's
S. Never
good.
saying the S. You just, you kind of let the
Yeah.
force get it.
Dude, no, that's like it's like guttural. Like the guys in like the 10th, 15th row are gonna know exactly what happened. The guys in the radio booth, like you might be picked up in the radio. It's pretty good, dude. It's pretty good. Yeah. Caleb, you got one?
I'm gonna sound like Wii Sports. You're out.
Okay. Solid.
I thought you were just gonna go, you're out.
Yeah.
I thought about
He's
it.
out. Hell yeah. I thought a lot about this. My strikeout call. I want to be down there. I think first we're gonna toss it up, catch and punch. Got him.
Mm.
One of those, up,
Got him.
catching out. Yeah. And I kind of want to like turn, maybe pop the hip a little bit, give him a little of those. Yeah, toss, catch it and get it. So, yeah, I love it, dude. Hell yeah. Ollie, how you doing, man? How's everything going?
I've been better. I think I got kind of a stomach bug or food poison or something of the bad gut things because I had a pretty rough 2 days ago. On the up now. I think it's mostly like my everything. I don't know. I threw up a lot. That's like basically I'm like feeling like after effects. Like even doing that strike call, I could feel it in my chest where I'm like, oh. Uh, but that was like I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. One of the worst nights ever. Like barely slept. Was just yeah getting sick and not fun. And besides that though, was having a good ish week. Watching some World Cup and kind of still recovering from the bike ride, so I wasn't able to do as much. Like my Achilles was really, really hurting when I was. It's feeling a lot better now, like fully fine now. But it was feeling really weird and like worn down in a way, like not aching, but like almost felt like you have like a rubber band, you have it fully stretched out, and then you're like moving it. It kind of felt like that, which I was like, this feels horrible. And that was just anytime I was moving it or doing anything. So I was like, I got to give myself a week from disc golf, from biking, from everything. So like took a good week off and just kind of enjoyed some other things. Yeah, just chilling, video games, sitting outside, birding, like the usual,
Mm-hmm.
having a good time. But then
You got
now
some sweet
it's
bird action going on out there.
Always. I actually chose intentionally not to feed. I have a really feeder, and so like there's this big green area, and there's a lot of life over like by this green belt. It's crazy, but yeah, some really cool birds over here. But the last few episodes, I've had to get up and close the window because how many birds are like feeding like during the episode. So I intentionally didn't do that. And then the coyotes in our area are absolutely crazy. I'll play this in the mic. This is what the video looks like. Roxy's on a walk home. This is about 2 blocks from my house.
Hit play.
Listen to this.
Whoa.
Just walking. It's in that green belt, which is like a couple blocks from my house. I guess it's like a pack of coyotes, which is just crazy.
Yeah,
But
that's nuts.
there's a lot of cool, I don't know, animals over here. So I don't know,
Don't
birding
you
and
live
just
in the
chilling.
middle of the city?
Yeah, I'm like literally like I can see the Space Needle all of downtown, like from my window.
What
Yeah,
in the world?
yeah, we have a
Magnolia is a cool
coyote.
place.
Yeah, we have coyotes that walk through my neighborhood up north, and
Mm-hmm.
we just had like a mom, like a decent sized dog, just go like walking through our
Oh,
driveway and kind of like into our back, and so like, dude, like I get so nervous if any of our cats get out
yeah.
because of stuff like that. It's always like absolutely not, and I do kind of get a little like. I don't know, like a little judgmental of people that have like outdoor cats in my neighborhood. Where
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, there's so much like traffic and stuff like that. Like
In North
that's not
Finney,
good for
they
them.
someone recorded yesterday. They had like 6 pups in their backyard, 6 coyote pups. Where it's like it's just like it's insane how like
Yeah.
it's all yeah. They're very much in our Seattle ecosystem of like animals and stuff. So
Yeah.
Weird.
luckily, the attacks with coyotes and animal pets like they mostly eat like it's like 90% bunnies and then like 10 like the
Mhm.
other percent's like rats. I think dogs and cats from like the studies I was reading about like it is like a you have to like it has to be very opportunistic for them, you know, like so like as owners and pet owners you have to be like on the defense of that, you know, not to allow opportunistic times because it's dangerous as shit, yeah.
Yes, 100%, man. No, totally.
Yeah, that's
Um,
about my week. I'm chilling.
right.
Yeah, I'm feeling better today than I was yesterday and the night day before that, but recovering and getting better. How you doing, Curb?
Doing pretty good. Yeah. I was in swim all weekend, hanging out, camping out there. I think I like like I figured out the camping situation out there, which is really really awesome. The Seven Cedars Casino, which is 6 minutes down the road from Rainshadow Disc Golf Course, they offer a like rewards program called like Totem Rewards or something like that, and you get all kinds of like perks and benefits. Like you get a discount on the restaurant and all kinds of stuff like that. But the best feature of it is that you get access to their RV parking lot for free. So I was able to kind of like camp out in the parking lot, which is great. The car's already set up to camp in, so I didn't really need any like water or electrical hookup or anything like that. So that was really really awesome. It was nice having the casino there like open all night. So if I did have to wake up in the middle of the night and use the bathroom or something, that was super accessible. There's like several restaurants and stuff like that there. So I got dinner at the casino. I had a couple of drinks, and then I just like went back to the car and went to sleep for the night, which was cool. Um, I like did hang out at the casino a little bit, and I kind of went to. I was like, I'm gonna go play a little bit of blackjack. I might like go play a little roulette or something. And I sat down. The blackjack table was super busy. Like there's even people waiting to get chairs. So I wasn't really like, I'm not gonna stand there and just like watch them play blackjack for a while. So I saw they had virtual or like video blackjack at a table that was just like totally empty. And I was like, I'm gonna go do that. I put $20 in the machine, and as soon as that $20 came out of my hand, I was like, this doesn't feel good. I was like, I'm not like immediately I was like, that is like not a good feeling. Like I'm not a gambler. Like this doesn't feel great. And like I got up to like $35 and I cashed out, and then I went to a slot, and then I went back, and I kind of like bounced around for a little bit. And eventually like I lost, that $20, which was like whatever,
Bound
but
to
I was like,
happen. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But I was like, I'm not putting another $20 into this fucking place. Like, there's no way. Like, it's not, that's just like, so it's just not who I am as a person. I'm way too frugal to be like, here's a card game. Let me put $20 down on this. Like, that's nuts, dude. Um, Literally the whole time I was there, I was thinking to myself, man, like, I think I would have more fun at a Dave and Buster's, like shooting basketball hoops, like playing like air hockey and stuff. Like those. That's an actual fun game.
Earning
So
prizes rather than just like trying to get a quick buck. Yeah.
no, 100%. So no, yeah, yeah.
Even
The
if the prize
casinos
is a keychain or whatever the hell, it's still way more fun and memory. Yeah,
a,
I'm with you.
a
I'm with you.
fun dip or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not me. I'm just not the casino guy. Um, did we lose Caleb?
No.
It was
Oh, you're there. Sweet. I was like, oh. But yeah, so just not a big fan. There was also the Lavender Festival happening this weekend out in Squim. It was huge. They had like 250 vendors or something like that, which was nuts. Um, I went out there. There wasn't like for a lavender festival, I will say there wasn't a lot of like lavender themed things. Like they were just bringing in whatever vendors they could. So there's a lot of people just selling knickknacks and kind of selling that kind of stuff. Which was like, I mean, fine, but I definitely expected to be like, oh, lavender this and lavender lemonade and
Lavender
lavender flavored.
taffy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was like kind of ready for the full lavender experience, and I was a little almost like disappointed in the lack of lavender. Um, but I did realize that like being married is such like a weird thing. I spent, while I'm at the festival, I was thinking to myself, I should get my wife, a little gift or something while I'm here. So I was walking around the different like jewelry vendors looking for a pair of earrings for her. Never in my life did I think I would have a strong opinion on jewelry vendors at like a lavender festival, but I was just like walking into some of these tents being like, dude, you guys didn't even try here. Like, what is this? Like, oh my God, this is all kitschy. And I'm like, and I'm having like strong opinions about something that like, personally, I don't give two shits about. It's just like a gift for my wife, but
I
like,
love that.
yeah, so it's just being married is like it's just like a weird thing. And then the last thing I got on my little I got actually two things. I had a brisket sandwich while I was there, and I have kind of a hot take on coleslaw. I think coleslaw is fucking garbage. I do not like it. I think as far as like barbecue stuff is concerned, like it's only there for like the facade of a vegetable, but it's fucking cabbage tossed in mayo. Like what are we talking about? It's not even like a healthy vegetable.
It's I don't if you're going to a barbecue place and we're talking about the slaw, I don't think I think it's okay to be there. You know, if you go to I think a famous one is if you go to is it Raising Cane's, replace the slaw for extra bread. It's like the must do every time. I'm with it there. I don't mind slaw though. I think that's even I think yours is a regular take. I think people that like slaw Loki are the hot takers.
Okay. All right. See, because I'm every time I get it, like I can't imagine myself ever getting like a side of coleslaw and then just being like, sweet, let me take two, three bites of that just like straight. Like that's nuts. Like a little bit of slaw on like a sandwich
That's
is
what I
great,
do. Yeah, I'll put on like
but
some bread with a little meat and have it like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so at that point in time, it's just like that's like lettuce and mayo on a sandwich, which is totally acceptable and
Yeah.
I totally get that. But just to have a bowl of slaw on the side, like that's like what the fuck are we doing, man? That's crazy. Caleb, you got any hot takes about coleslaw?
I don't eat that shit.
Nah, it's like not good, dude. Yeah, nah, I'm with you, dude. So, all right, what is like the number one side? Like, if you're gonna go to like a barbecue or get like a barbecue plate, and they're gonna give you a side, what's the number one side that you would get?
Macaroni and cheese.
I do. I like always mac. I like
Yeah,
cornbread.
I like cornbread a
I
lot.
like
That one hits hard for
collard
me.
greens if they have are pretty good.
Sure.
That's a good
Honestly,
mix
like
up. Like
an
really
ear of
garlicky
corn.
ones. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I'm like if I can just get like an ear of corn or like
yeah.
a little half ear of corn, like that always just like hits
You know
hard
what?
for.
Coleslaw.
Nah, fuck that, dude. Disgusting. You're disgusting.
Yeah.
And the last thing I got here, Ollie, what is mogging? I've been hearing this like on the internet, and I just like I'm not really clear on what mogging is.
So like as I said that and as we talked about it before, like I don't really have like a definition to be fair. I just I like if you see like have you ever heard of looks maxing or anything along those lines as well? Basically it's like the image presented that you give being better than another one. So like you know maybe like you hit a little
Oh, I feel that actually. Yeah. Oof. Okay. That's not a good feeling.
So like, I'm using my facial bone structures
Sure.
to say, oh, look at me, I'm
Yeah.
mogging
So
you. It's like getting big dogged visually. That's the best way to put it.
I gotcha. All right. That's crazy though. I felt that through the screen.
I probably
That
I
was
probably
nuts.
am so off, but that's probably how I look at it.
That was I don't know, man. That was pretty impactful. Um yeah, everyone sit down when you're watching this one. This is gonna be crazy.
Three grown men talking about mogging.
Two grown men in their 20s talk about mogging. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm not in my 20s, but you guys are. Uh all right. So, we're going to jump right into the tournament recap presented by Emerald City Discs. Tournament recap by
Emerald City.
Emerald City.
Emerald City.
Emerald City Discs. This past weekend was the White River Open, and we have the White River Open champion here with us. Caleb, congratulations, man. Do you want to tell us about the weekend?
I mean, I can. I'll try to keep it, somewhat informational and short and sweet.
I I love that Chuck gave you crap about that last time you were on. By the way, Ollie, I don't know if you've been told about this, but last time Caleb was on, and I asked him about the Mountain High, I think it was.
Yeah,
Um, Caleb kind of we just let Caleb run with it, and then afterwards, Chuck was like, I saw Chuck a couple days later, and he goes, "God damn, you let Caleb talk for a while on that," and I was like, "Dude, it was great." So no, tell us all about it, man. I want to hear every detail of the weekend. Hit us.
It was fun. It was a gaggle of homies and some new homies that were in the field or whatever. But it was sunny and nice. But I got to play on the feature card and lead card both days or whatever, and it seemed both cards had two people that were slightly newer to that scenario, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like we played outside of the rules of 45 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever, but it felt like it took a really, really long time to play 21 holes. And like, it's not like the holes are 800 feet long and on some Shelton shit or whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it was definitely a battle, but I I enjoy White River. I understand it's not everyone's like cup of tea or it's their favorite course, but White River is the first course I ever played outside of Yakima,
Okay. Cool.
and I think that was 2018. I went by myself and I like walked across. There was no bridge back then. I had to walk down the road from the game farm park to
Mm-hmm.
get to the course. I got to hole one and went, holy smokes! And I remember walking halfway down the hole and then through because I'd never seen a course with bushes,
Mm-hmm.
and so, but it was a good time. It was fun. It was during the last round, I kind of had a pretty good start, and I felt very. The last like 3-4 weekends, I didn't even recognize myself, at least frisbees wise,
Yeah.
and I don't know. It felt like I completely forgot about that, or hanging out with Max is just the thing. I'm not sure,
Mm-hmm.
but it was definitely nice to kick it and just hang out and not be, like, yeah, I was leading the tournament, but I wasn't really stressed out about it. And like, it wasn't no Portland Open or whatever. It was me and my friends out at White River. But
Mm-hmm.
one point in the last round, I kind of like took a look at score and was like, I had a good enough start where I don't have to try to be too crazy. Played very simple, dumb, and safe. And those last three holes were like, I don't know, they didn't have many birdies. And so when Schrock and I got to hole 17 and I had two strokes, I said, I don't have to do anything besides throw it inbounds. And I finally got up to 18 and all my homies were there. And I was so ready to just start screaming and jumping. I felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders because the last few tournaments, I'm like, I know I'm better than this. And like, I know, like, I at least at my best, I am 1,000 rated, but you know, it was a good weekend. And Ryan Pitchford, the Mandos fella, he's always a great TD. Like, I enjoy going out there because like the course is fun. It's not the best course in the world, but I enjoy the people a lot, and they're some of my good friends.
Yeah, that's, I mean, so amazing. I love all the stuff that you just said. Getting into like I know we've talked about on the show, like you're not having your best season. You're not having you've had a few tournaments in a row that haven't been your best. And to kind of just be able to kind of forget about that. And people talk about like the memory, like the goldfish thing. Like, oh, you got to have the memory of a goldfish and
Oh
kind of
yeah,
forget about it. It's
I
easier
try to
said
play
than done.
stupid as long as possible.
For sure. Yeah, it's easier to be said, like it's easier said than done, but to actually go out there and just like do that for the whole tournament, especially after the last few weeks, is really awesome. I was so happy to see that post and see that you pulled off the W, man. I was, yeah, yeah, just so
You
proud of you.
asked me Friday
I did.
if I wanted to come on the show, and I was
I
like,
did.
"Does Kirby think I'm going to win, or at least he knows I'm going to be there? What's going on?" Because last time you did that, I won Crystal Mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, I asked. I mean, I'm glad you said that because I did ask you even before the tournament. This was not like a cherry picking the winner type of
No,
situation. This
this
was,
was Friday in
yeah.
the
I mean,
morning.
like, I don't know, going into the tournament, if people were asking me to put a bet on it, I would have put a bet on you anyways. Like, you're my dog. Like, there's no way I'm going to bet against you in any way. And, like, in a field like that, Strock is awesome. Dakota Cords is a great dude. Herman's awesome. But you're my dude. You're my bro. So, like, there's no way I wouldn't be, there's no way I wasn't picking you, even with, like a little slump going on, because I knew you were going to come right out of it eventually. So, you're that
He
guy.
said, "Get your shit together before state dubs," and
That's
I
right,
that's
dude.
all I needed.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, now I gotta work on getting my shit together for state dubs. Like, fuck,
get your
I got,
shit together,
yeah, yeah,
Kirby.
I will, I will. But yeah, man, so proud of you, man. So freaking cool. I'm gonna go through the winners here real quick. As we mentioned, Caleb, our guy, came in first place. Coming in second was Tyler Schrock. We had him on the show last week. And then coming in third place was Dakota Cords. Winning MP40 was John Melge. Coming in second was Bjorn Feeney. Jody Dixon won FP40. Daniel Lilly won MP50. Marty Smith took down MP70. MA1 was won by Atticus Obenberger. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing Atticus sooner than later. He's young, but really, really talented. So we'll be seeing him in MPO. Probably, I bet next season we'll probably start seeing
I
a
thought
few.
we were only going to ever see one Atticus in the MPO.
Nah, that's the next one, dude. Yeah, kind of a cool, like crazy name, like really, really cool. It's super rare. Winning FA1, we have Clarice Miller. Winning MA40 is Brian Fuller. Winning MA50, Bruce Sweeney Weaver. Winning MA60 is John Johnson. Aaron Young won MA2. Grant Toshi won MA3. That's all your winners at White River. Congratulations to everybody out there. Um, yeah, I like White River. Like, I like playing White River. I don't love White River. It's not like you said, it's not like my favorite course in any way, shape, or form. But I don't have like a I don't want to go there for, in any way. It's just
Yeah,
on my way from North Seattle down to there, I have to pass by Lakewood, SeaTac, and Lake Fenwick, and all three of those courses are just awesome and so much fun. So it's really not a product of White River not being good enough. It's just a product of all those other really great options kind of right in between it. So, but I'm with you, man. White River is great. Also happening this past weekend was the Rainshadow Open. I was out there this weekend. I love Rainshadow, super fun course. We talked about this a lot, but man, my season struggles have also continued. I thought I was kind of over them last weekend when I came out at Jet City. I didn't play great, but I played consistent, and I felt like I'd kind of found a little something in my game. I've also like aced like four times since the beginning of July. So like I was like really feeling like I was on a heater, and I was going into this tournament with just a ton of confidence and just like like all the vibes and coming out for the weekend, just being ready to have like a good time. And hole one just immediately like doused all of that for me. I threw my drive just like a little short and then ran the putt, and that kind of just went long. And then I missed that comebacker for the bogey. And it was just like, okay, what was that kind of thing? And I ended up going like bogey, birdie, bogey, birdie, double bogey, birdie. And it was just like this constant back and forth where it's like I really can't find myself getting into a rhythm right now. And on that course too, like you really had to score like a 12, a 13, a 14 to be in contention, both days kind of thing. So yeah, I really knocked myself out of it like really early on in the first round, which sucked. I ended up having like it was like I shot for being par through like 12 holes. I finished that first round -5, which is pretty good. So I kind of figured it out at the end a little bit, but just not playing super clean right now. I've been saying that I'm only off a little, but I'm off a little a lot right now. So, which doesn't really add up very well. So, uh, I ended up making the decision to drop out of Ravens Run next week or this coming weekend. Just kind of take the weekend off and kind of prep myself a little bit more for like South Sound Classic and that, which is coming up. But we'll kind of get into all that in a little bit. As I mentioned, Rainshadow Open, 2 rounds out there over 2 days. Hole two, every time I've been out there, has been a little different. For the winter warm up, they had you playing from like two's tee pad to this like alternate pin that they had located almost like perfectly straight, and then you played like a short pad going up to like regular two's pin. This time they made a hole 1B, which is kind of like down that hill on the right side of hole one, going to like a new alternate pin, and then you played from like the lower position of two, going up to it, and all of the holes are just fine. I will say 1B was kind of like a nothing hole. It was like a 180-foot like little turnover. Like it very much felt like a Gold Park style hole where I was like, I'm gonna have fun with this, but this is not a this is not necessarily like a great disc golf hole for a tournament. There's just like zero scoring separation on there. So that's really interesting to see. I don't think I realize how short that course is when I'm out there in the wintertime. In the wintertime, it like I think because I'm fighting the elements and that kind of thing, just like throwing a putter on some of those holes just feels like enough of a challenge. Where in the summertime and it's really nice, I'm kind of out there being like, dude, I haven't like thrown a disc in a while, for like the first like 6 holes, like it feels like you kind of have to like short arm everything. Like if you go too far, it's not very good, or it's really easy to like outdrive a lot of those holes. So um yeah, just kind of one of those things. I was kind of realizing that here in the summer compared to the winter, which is when I'm normally there, that course it plays drastically different from itself. So gonna go through the winners here real quick. Winning MPO was Christian Roth. He took it down over Chris Holden and Michael Lampert and Daniel Glass, who tied for third. William Frick won MP40. Lori Stouffer won FP40. Jerry Weatherhog won MP50. Kurt Bain won MP60. We are huge fans of Kurt Bain. He is a legend. MA1 was won by Tyler Bates. FA1 was won by Samantha Wallen. Daniel Gibbons won to MA40. Charles Tupper won MA50. MA70 was won by Rich McClelland. Cooper Wilhelm took down MA2. Jordan Friedel won FA2. MA3 was won by Seth Jones. FA3 was won by Amber Jenneret. And then MA4 was won by Lane Peck. And that is all your winners out at the 6th annual Rainshadow Open presented by Dynamic Discs and Flexline. Going through the winners sometimes, dude, I just like every once in a while, it's like there's a lot of divisions. We're just going to rip through this and you kind of just like get into flow state. So good
That
times.
was good.
Thanks. So yeah, we'll get right into the tournament look ahead.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
There can be only one World Wrestling Federation champion.
Acknowledge me.
This coming weekend here in Washington, we have Ravens Run coming up. As I mentioned, I just recently dropped out of Ravens Run to take the weekend off. Ravens Run is happening down at Lucky Mud in Skamakawa, Washington. This is a B tier. Skamakawa is basically like, I mean, the middle of North Longview and outside of Ocean View, which is like absolutely nuts. So, it's so far out there. It's a beautiful course, beautiful little piece of property, super super fun to play, but yeah, just like
I think
really out
Google says it's 6 hours away from here.
from you. It's 6 hours. Yeah, it's from me in North Seattle. It's like 4.5, 5 hours,
Yeah.
which in my mind, for some reason, I thought it was going to be like 3.5, and I saw that like 4.5 mark, and I was just like, oh my god, just it's just like a little, it's just a little much, and it sucks that there's really nothing out there, So even if like I was going to plan on car camping, it's like, well, if I want to go out to dinner or something, like I'm driving, an hour 20 minutes minimum just to go find anything. So,
Kind of hyped. I'm gonna be able to use. I should have thrown this in earlier. Roxy's parents bought a camper van, so I will be
oh,
able to do some car camping and some really cool camping for some cooler events, which I'm very excited. Uh,
sweet,
in the future, yeah, I'm very excited.
that's
Very
it.
excited.
Yeah, that legacy is not good to sleep in. Like I tried a bunch, it was not comfortable, dude. So, good call.
Haven't car camped yet, but hopefully, I think the camper van's gonna be sick. Has a little pop up tent like bed area. Should be
Sick.
cool.
That's tight, dude. Hell yeah. Um, but yeah, so Ravens Run, they got a bunch of cool stuff going on. It looks like Friday night there's going to be like random draw dubs. Saturday night after the tournament, they're going to have a glow round out on the Woodpecker course, which I cannot say that I'm familiar with. I don't know. I didn't know that they had like two different courses. I didn't even know if there was like two different layouts or anything like that. So I haven't been down there in a few years. Um, but yeah, they really do. They really go all out. They have custom T-shirts, custom towels, discs, a bunch of other stuff for the amateurs and that kind of thing. Um, I truly believe that Lucky Mud is one of those places that if you're going through that area, if you're making your way down the coast or something like that, it is a must stop and play type of property. It's really, really fun and awesome. If you just have, you're looking for just like kind of a weekend away with the guys, they have an Airbnb like on the property and that kind of thing. So I really, really encourage everybody to go out and try to get down and play at some point in time. The place is really great. Caleb, you said you've never been.
I've I've been told by many people I need to at least once.
It's really cool. Ollie, you've never been either,
No, we should plan a time.
dude. That would be, man. It's a long day, but we could definitely bomb down there in the morning, like play 2 rounds, and then get
ECB
home.
team trip.
Right.
Get the
Might be pretty tight,
Airbnb.
dude. Hell yeah, dude. It'd be pretty tight. Yeah, they have like because it's like the family's like property. They have these like old cars from like the 70s and 60s that have just been sitting on the property for so long. They have grass and roots growing completely through the hood and stuff. Like it really does feel like you're in a really special place, like kind of all to yourself. So, I'd love let's plan out a day down there, man. That sounds hella cool. Hell yeah. All right, time to get into the weather look ahead.
Weather look ahead.
Together we can reduce, reuse, and recycle for a greener future for disc golfers.
Oh yeah. Ed. All right, weather here in Seattle. Looks like we're gonna have a heat advisory. What?
What?
Okay. Yeah, this is the first I'm seeing this. Apparently, it's gonna get up into the 90s today and tomorrow, so we're gonna have a mild heat advisory. That's interesting. It's gonna cool off for the weekend. Should be a pretty nice weekend all in all. I'm getting like high mid 70s, like low 70s for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No rain going on the next couple of days, so that should be nice. Yeah, not worried about rain at all for the rest of the weekend. It does look like the winds are going to be kind of high this weekend here in Seattle, like Saturday, Sunday. It looks like we're going to have 11, 12 mile an hour winds. So, might be a little windy, might be a little hot this week, but pretty good all in all. It is trying to spell Skamakawa is kind of
Nah.
crazy. um, All right, the weather in Skamakawa, we are looking temperature wise, it's a little cooler down there. For the next couple of days, we only got a high of kind of like in the 80s. This weekend, we got a high of like mid 60s to high 60s. I am seeing a small chance of rain on Saturday and Sunday. We're looking like 20-25%. So if you are going out there to car camp this weekend, if you are camping out at Lucky Mud, be prepared. Bring some rain gear just in case. You don't want to be left out there just soaking wet and then having to sleep in the car. Not going to be fun. So, and it doesn't. Looks like the winds are okay. About 7-8 mile an hour peaks at Saturday and Sunday. So should be all in all pretty solid weekend for disc golf down in Skamakawa as well. Oh, here we go. Ollie, I am sending you the breakdown right now. And we will get into the breakdown for the USWDGC. Before we get into that, or before Ollie starts reading it off, I just want to give a huge shout out to my business partner, Kayla Signs already. She came in second place in, let me get this division completely correct here.
Oh God, I need this on my phone. I can't read on the
She came in
computer.
second place in FA 50, which is absolutely huge. So USWDGC, that is a major. Second place finish there is absolutely huge. She shot 8 down for the tournament. The woman who won, Clarissa Bingham, absolutely smoked the field. I mean, Clarissa probably could have, at 24 down, she would have came in second place in FA 40. So Clarissa smoked that field without a doubt. But I'm so proud of Kayla. I've worked with Kayla a lot, like on her game and her putt in the last couple of years, and I've done a lot of coaching with her. So to see her go out there and succeed on that level, I'm just so happy and so proud of her. So congratulations, Kayla. Ollie, you ready to rip it?
I am.
Hit us. Oh, that got.
We're going sky high in Utah for USWDGC. Women from all over the world, of all ages and every division was represented. Scoggins was cruising through 3 rounds before she got owned in the final round by sparkling Silva Saarinen. What happened to own? Silva happened, winning her second major of the year. Big Money Missy stays in the top 10 and MJ Gage finish. Oh, I've never even seen that last name. Finish in the 4th. She's 14. No jokes. Lisa Farkas took down FP40 over Jen Allen Wrench. Margaret Patterson and Juliana Korver both crush their divisions like Caleb crushes Mountain Dew. Genuinely was an awesome event. Really great course. Besides the like big time delays and stuff, I know that was like kind of a bummer. The course was awesome, and then that's never how you want to see an event end. It was literally the most heartbreaking thing ever. Ugh.
Wow.
Like both are like my buddy Gabe got a VIP pass, and so he was there on like following the lead card the entire time. And I talked with him on the phone, and he was saying how his take from it was basically Silva had a really amazing round through and through, was making good shots, only had like 2 basically bad throws like with the disc. Owen was roller coaster of a round. That was basically from the start, the feelings from the ground there, and it was just hard there. And he said also Holland Hanley probably had the best shots of the day that he got to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Pretty cool though. Yeah, he said he got VIP. It looked really cool on the gondolas and everything, and it looked like if you were to get VIP for a disc golf event, that might be like maybe top of my list to go do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I saw some people kind of complaining online about like, hey, doesn't anybody think it's messed up that these women are out here playing this mountain course? I'm like, no, it's awesome. Like, it's a cool course. Like, I haven't seen very many, a couple of women complain, like, not complain, but, critique stuff here and there. But, like, I haven't seen anybody be like, this course is unfair. We did not like this. I'd had a bad experience. Like, it's a sick course on the mountain. What are we talking about here? Like, it looks cool. The visualization, like, watching the course here
Watching
over.
that was so amazing.
Yeah, like, I don't. So, admittedly, I don't sit down and just, like, watch the whole thing of Jomez. I put him on at the store here, and I kind of catch most of the round throughout my day, and I kind of catch like glimpses here and there kind of thing. And every time I looked up and I was watching a shot, I was like, this looks cool. Like, I didn't have a moment of being like, oh, this is kind of a cruddy disc golf hole, or oh, that one looks just like super soft and kind of dumb. Like, everything looked like, oh, that looks like a fun hole. That looks sick. That's a cool visual. Like everything was just top notch at this event. I would love to see it stay in one spot and then
Yeah,
like grow like that kind of thing. I think that's how you build prestige.
I
So
I agree. I think it's a whole thing where there's a little bit too much movement with that. Like I need to see like worlds almost. Maybe worlds can move around a little bit, but like I need to see these majors at the same course.
yeah, it's the Champions Cup thing right now, where Champions Cup like moves every year, where it's like it doesn't really have an identity, and it's supposed to be the Woods Major, but I mean, last year you were at Swenson Park. That's a golf course,
It
man.
should
That's
be
not
at
a
Jackson, WR Jackson, in my
yeah,
opinion.
or keep it in if you're keep it in one spot that if you are gonna have it bounce around until you find that spot that you're like this is what we should make home.
Yeah.
So, um, all right, Ollie, hit us with that World Cup update.
World Cup, we had France play Spain, and Spain just dominated. They look back into their Euro Spain form. Rodri's healthy. Uh, they have their defense is so good. They had one goal scored on him the entire tournament, which is just insane to think about. Like one goal scored, and the goalkeeper wasn't even like having to make crazy saves. It was a lot of defensive stops, a lot of like making their plays, staying disciplined to their lines, which is like really cool to see. So Spain beats France, which was a huge shock, and then England versus Argentina on the other side. Argentina ends up getting the best of England, and so then England France third place game ends up being a banger. It was like 6-4 final, 10 goals scored. Really, really fun. Yeah, go watch the highlights of that. Really, really fun. Third place games are like a friendly. It's just like, let's just see let's run it up.
Yeah, just kind of go.
And so it's really fun. And then England ended up taking down the third place game when so I think they get something like it's not. In my opinion, they shouldn't be celebrating, but
Yeah.
And then so for our final, we had Spain versus Argentina, which is a really, really great final, honestly. Um, this is the European champion versus the South American champion, which is like Copa champion, Euros champion, huge big deal. Like basically, it's supposed to be this huge clash of like best in the world. And so Spain just absolutely dominated. I think they had 20 plus shots on goal or 21 shots, and Spain had zero. Zero
Jesus.
shots the entire game. Or Argentina had zero shots the entire game, while Spain just absolutely dominated. A lot of like there was a lot of questionable calls with some like Spain almost scored a few more times, but they called back a few things and some other things. But Spain just looks really dominant. Rodri won man of the tournament, which is cool to see, and their celebrations were really fun. I was watching them. They went like literally got on the plane straight back to Spain. It was cool to. They're just like, yeah, we're done. We're done. We've been here
We're
for
getting
like
out of here.
2 months, whatever it is.
Go
But
celebrate with your families back home. Hell yeah.
yeah, definitely. So ODP guarantee was kind of right for the third place game. Just want to say that. I did predict a France versus England, and I did predict England winning. I just want to say that on record.
So somewhere along the way, yeah.
So I was wrong and right.
Yeah.
But moving into that, we are back to some Sounders. So we got Sounders are back. We had our home opener, worst loss in Sounders history, 5-1. Never had 5 goals scored on us in our entire history of a team and franchise. Hey, come on, rep them. Yeah, 5 goals against our rivals, Portland. Oh,
Gross.
so that's a bad way. A lot of people were really hyped up. You get a lot of fans, I think, coming in from some World Cup hype, wanting to watch some local soccer and things like that. And then you kind of put that on the field. I think we're going to have a huge bounce back, and this is where we get our ODP guarantee. And that's going to be Sounders bouncing back more than one. I think it's going to be a 2-0, like, we're going to win by 2 goals against Austin tomorrow, Wednesday.
Okay.
7:22. We're going to Austin, and I think we go in there. Austin's a really bad team. We are a good team. We're a playoff team, so I think we go and show why we are a good team. So that's where we're going to go there. But it was really cool. I got to go on the field. I was dapping up the players. I'm not going to say that was bad karma. My friends were like, we can't ever do that again. And I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, I might do that.
on me.
Yeah, this is not my fault. So I was like, yeah, you're not going to take that away from me because one loss, buddy. We're here.
Yeah, we're doing this.
So
Um,
I don't know. I'm big on the Sounders. It's been really cool. Um, and so that's where we get our ODP.
hell yeah. Uh, you're talking sports. I haven't brought up the Red Sox. Red Sox are currently on a 14 game win streak. I was trying to explain this to my wife,
Pull
and
up the early clip of how you being done.
bro, let me be very clear about this. This feels like I'm in an abusive relationship with like an ex-boyfriend who is now like he got a good job at Boeing all of a sudden, and now he's like making a little bit of money, and he's coming back being like, "Hey, like I've messed up in the past. I'm a changed man. Let's do this. I'm different now." And I'm like, I'm open to getting hurt again, and I fucking hate it. Like I've tried to tell my wife, like I've never like she's never had a relationship with anything the way I've had a relationship with the Red Sox over the last 25 years of my life. Like it's just I'm in an abusive relationship with this team, and I think I'm ready to get hurt again. I don't want to say I'm totally bought into this season. Like this team still fucking pisses me off, but kind of in a way that I'm like, man, you piss me off. You're so stupid. Like I'm
Oh,
kind of
big
having one of
head.
those.
Hey, big
Yeah,
head.
yeah, I'm kind of having one of those now. Like, hey, dummy. I don't mind. That's my dummy. Like, God, fucking
This guy,
damn
a
it.
couple.
So,
I need to go pull up. I'm gonna go pull up those clips after this episode. I can't wait.
bro, I'm not. I'm down bad on them still. Like, they're pissing me off, but
I think you put it.
also
You
like,
framed it perfectly, which is fine. Which
like,
makes it better.
man, yeah, riding this 14 game. Like every time they win, I'm just like another one. What is happening? So, I don't know, man. If they're still winning next week, I'm fully bought in. That's it. Like I'm going like, yeah, I'll go nuts on it. I don't know. I'll figure out something extreme to do. But yeah, so um, all right, we'll get into the draft for this week. We'll answer the KO question of the week, and we'll finish the episode. This draft for this week is going to be the video game draft. I'm pretty sure Ollie and I did this probably about 100 episodes or so ago, so it's been a really long time. Caleb, I'm going to give you the first pick. Go for it, bud.
Call of Duty Black Ops 1.
Okay. Call of
It's a
Duty
good
going
take. Good
first.
take. Good take.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
No, it's really good. Ollie, go ahead and grab the second pick.
I think this is where you messed up. I'm gonna take. We're gonna take Pokemon Leaf Green. Come on,
Leaf green.
and we're taking Pokemon off there. I have the most
that-
memories, like nostalgia with it. I could
I
take Soul
guess.
Silver. It's that or Soul Silver, which
Yeah.
I did, but like nothing like I don't know. Leaf Green really hit hard for me, so I'm putting Leaf Green up there.
Sure. Pokemon Red was going to be my first pick because that is probably still like, that's the original one for me at least. I'm
I was
going to
never
go.
allowed to play with Pokemon stuff.
I wasn't
You weren't allowed to play?
That's
Not
demonic.
at all.
Was it like a religious thing? Like they're the devil?
No,
No, shut up.
That's what Mama Norma thinks.
No, I'm.
I mean, she doesn't think that anymore, obviously. But back then, there's a
They
few
were
things.
monsters, man.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm with
You thought
Caleb.
like Pikachu was like satanic?
witchcraft, satanic. Just
Hell
it
yeah.
wasn't good.
Hell yeah. That's so funny.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick for my first pick here. I'm gonna grab MLB The Show 2013. This is like one of those years that I played MLB The Show a ton
Yeah.
in college and that kind of thing. I was on a fantasy baseball team, so I would like build my fantasy baseball team on the roster.
Yep.
I would have my team face other fantasy baseball teams and the other guys in my league and stuff like that. So that one was the game that I really went full on. And then the pick I'm going to grab after that is going to be another one that I played a lot, kind of in college and maybe a little more post college. But Mario Kart, specifically like Mario Kart 8 or no,
7.
was 7? Was that the one for the Wii?
I
That's the one that, or the one with the Wii is the one that I played a lot. But just Mario Kart in general. I mean, like all of
think
them
it was
are
just
good.
called Mario Kart Wii.
Yeah. So yeah, just Mario Kart though. That's just like a consistent game that I've played for a long time. So, Ollie, back to you.
Do I have 1 or 2?
You have one. You kind of
Okay,
got the
no-
one in the middle. and
no
then
worries,
Ollie-
no worries.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna go with Red Dead Redemption 2, and I'm gonna take that because I'm a big Red Dead guy. Been playing it again. It's like something I always come back to, and I need a little slowdown in life. And
Mhm.
yeah, we'll go Red Dead 2.
Cool. Caleb, you got back to back.
Uh,
Oh, there's a big one up.
MLB Slugfest
MLB Slugfest, tight.
and
Hell yeah.
Forza Horizon 5.
Forza,
Forza?
Forza Horizon 5 is goated. Is that the one in Mexico? Yeah,
I think
I think it.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in Mexico. That one is
The new
hella
one,
fun.
the 6 is in Japan.
Yep, yep. Five was. I
Never.
played a bunch of 5. I have a bunch of hours on 5.
Sweet. Never heard of it, honestly.
It's race
Um,
cars.
Yeah, racing game.
it's car like racing. Okay.
Yeah. You like buy cars and you just like race around, do different challenges, and build cars up, and it's really fun.
Sweet. All your next.
I'm gonna go. Not really. It fell to me, so I'm gonna take it. Grand Theft Auto. I'll just take GTA 5. You know, it's fell to me. It's a great series,
Sure.
but I'll take the fifth one because it's a complete one. I have some great memories with 4, but I'll take 5.
I thought about Vice City, honestly. I
Yeah.
played a lot of Vice City in high school or kind of post high school. So that was one of them that was on my list for sure. Um, okay, I got two picks here back to
Oh,
back, and I
big
have
one up. Big one up.
three options. I guess I can set a little fire to this thing. The one I'm not gonna pick, I don't really care. I didn't play it a lot. Halo. One of you guys can have that. I don't
Yes.
care. Not my game. I didn't play that. Like I played it a little bit in college. I'm not a first person shooter. I'm not good at them. Something about like my coordination just does not work with a first person shooter very well. So my pick is actually going to be the Wii Sports. Bowling,
Goaded.
baseball,
Goaded.
yeah, like tennis, super super fun. In college, like freshman year, if you had a Wii Sports or you had a Wii and you had Wii Sports, like you were the room to hang out in. That was huge. So Wii Sports is up there. And then kind of this is more recent. I'm gonna pick Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
A lot of fun to play. I mean, the game it takes so long. Like if you really want to dive into that game and really like farm resources and really play even just like the full storyline, you can be playing that game for. It seems like I could play for 100 hours and I still would find stuff in that game that I haven't discovered yet, kind of thing. So
Is it your
uh,
favorite Zelda game?
I think so, honestly.
It's hard for me to even compare in a way, but at the same,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like the original Zelda games are just like they don't even feel like the same type of game necessarily. So like, and like the graphics on them are so bad. And I wasn't super into Zelda when I was really young. I kind of found Zelda like later, and then kind of started going through the back catalog. So, yeah, I
The
think Breath of the
Ocarina of
Wild
Time
hits hard.
remaster from 2001 or 2002 on the GameCube.
Yeah, I never played it.
Cinema.
That's the only one I've ever played.
That one is
That's the one
cinema.
though. Okay.
It is so good. Majora's Mask's good. I was a big Wind Waker guy on GameCube. Wind Waker
Mhm.
was like the Toon Links. Any of the Toon Links I really liked, and I thought those graphics like you could get away with in that year because it's like toony and stuff like that. So it didn't need to have such like a demanding art style for it. Yeah, no, those are great games. I love Zelda. Zelda's one of my favorites. I
Yeah,
think I
great
gotta
franchise.
take Halo 2 just because it fell
Yeah.
to me. It has my favorite storyline. I have some really great memories in Halo Reach, but Halo 2 is my go. I also have like Animal Crossing. Lego Star Wars is kind of up there for me, surprisingly.
Okay.
Lego Star Wars
Alright.
goes unreally hard. Some crazy
Yeah.
memories there.
Well, Caleb still has one more pick, so hang on before you
Yeah, I
dump
know.
your list, dump your load.
Sure.
All right, Caleb, what do you got for the last pick of the draft?
Rocket League.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like it.
Nice.
I like rocket cars with soccer.
Yeah. I'm gonna give a big shout out also to Pokemon Snap or Pokesnap. That was super super fun. The original one on the N64. Spyro the Dragon, Crash Bandicoot were also two that I dove into a lot as a
I should have
kid.
taken to take out the Pokemon series. I should have just taken Pokemon XD. Proved a point. Do you know XD?
Well,
Had you
maybe
grabbed XD, I would have probably grabbed Pokemon Red still and
I
been
wouldn't
like
have
they're
given it to
different
you.
enough.
I wouldn't have given it to you.
I'm
That
about
would
to start studying this Pokemon stuff, so I know what y'all talking about.
yeah, that's so crazy. I can't believe that.
Uh,
Start with like you should start with like Pokemon Red and go up through the whole thing. It'd be kind of that's like I wish I could go back in time and play Pokemon Red for the first time. That sounds like such a good experience. They're so
dude, they're
glitchy.
so. Oh, well, yeah, no, it's definitely a good time.
Hell yeah. Okay,
Episode.
so
Well, yeah,
go
go.
for it. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
recap.
All right. So yeah, so to recap the draft here, Caleb has Call of Duty Black Ops 1. He has MLB Slugfest, Forza Horizon 5, and Rocket League. Ollie has Pokemon Leaf Green, Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, and Halo 2. And I picked MLB The Show, specifically 2013, Mario Kart, Wii Sports, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So honestly, I don't think there's like a bad list there. Like
No,
all three of those are solid.
I
Yours
agree.
sounds like you ate yourself, though.
Me? What? I
Just saying.
I mean I do, but why does it? Why did
You're getting roasted.
like,
You're getting roasted, gang.
like, what's going on there? Wii Sports is hella fun.
Yeah, my favorite game is Wii Fit.
Yeah.
Damn. I remember that
My
one.
favorite thing about being like 10 years old and getting on that scale and saying you have the physique of a 40-year-old man.
You're obese. You're like,
You're
hey.
obese. I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Bro, late night drinking though and playing like Wii bowling just will always go fucking hard. Like that's always a good time.
So hard. Caleb, thank you so much again. You're always a pleasure to have on the show. Uh, well, this won't be the last, but so until we see you next time, thank you. Congratulations on the big win again. I am building a fire, and every day I train, I add more fuel. At just the right moment, I light the match. Mia Hamm, aim high, shoot low. We'll see you next week.